This is Audio Underground, the show that redirects the spotlight to unsigned independent artists making music that matters. No algorithms, no labels, no gatekeeping. Just music being made by artists doing it their own way. All the music you hear on this show was handpicked by me, blckjcksn. Every week, I bring you the best unsigned independent artists on the planet. No gatekeepers, no suits, just me in my home studio, bringing you music from around the world that moved me. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, audio.underground, and subscribe to the Audio Underground with blckjcksn YouTube channel, and follow Sonic Scout Radio on all platforms. I'm blckjcksn. Welcome to Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio. Welcome to episode 39 of Audio Underground. I'm blckjcksn. This is not the original opener to the show that I had planned and recorded, but on Saturday, April 4th, I lost my father to a horrible disease called progressive supranuclear palsy. Progressive supranuclear palsy is a rare brain disease. Most people have never heard of it. It's caused by a toxic buildup of protein in the brain that slowly destroys the nerve cells, and you lose basically control of your entire body. You can't swallow, you can't speak, you can't see, you can't move, you can't walk. All of those things, slowly it just robs you of everything. It's a lot like Parkinson's disease, and like most people diagnosed with PSP, he was originally diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and then it just kept getting worse. There's no cure, there's no way to slow it down. Awful, just awful, awful, awful. It finally took him this last Saturday. So I wanted to dedicate this show this week to him. Dad was a good man. Wasn't perfect like everyone, but he was a good man. He lived his life right. I never doubted for a second that he cared for and loved me and my siblings. He was someone I looked up to, and someone I couldn't wait to share my victories with, someone who I called when I needed advice. He was my hero. This episode is dedicated to him, my dad, my hero, Stephen John Learned. Rest in peace, Dad. Now, it's time to turn it up and get ready for some amazing indie music, because that's what we're all here for. Besides the unexpected change to the opening monologue, we also had a late addition to the playlist this week, and it's getting the first slot because that's exactly where it belongs. This band has been through so much over the last several months. I first came across Split Second just a few episodes into Audio Underground. I was immediately a fan. They just have really infectious music, indie pop sound, and I just love it. Immediately a fan. Featured several of their songs over the course of many episodes. Followed them on social media. Super active. Just love their videos. And then they went quiet. Just nothing for a little bit. And then when they popped back up, Jack wasn't with them, their drummer. So I did a little bit of inquiring, and it was announced shortly thereafter that Jack had been diagnosed with leukemia and was in the hospital. Absolutely devastating news. The band and those around them were always very optimistic when I spoke with them and in their social posts. And during this time, they also had major lineup change. So shortly after Jack went into the hospital, the lead singer, Ava, decided to leave the band to pursue other interests. It was an amicable split from all accounts, but massive, right? Huge change. The drummer was in the hospital. The lead singer had left. Was this the end of Split Second? I wouldn't have blamed anybody for thinking so, but it wasn't. It was not the end of Split Second. They popped back up. It was just Levi and Louie, the guitarist and songwriter, and the bassist. And they kept putting out videos, and they were still working and grinding and making things happen. And then Jack showed back up in some videos. He was feeling better, and he was excited to get behind the kit. And after several weeks, there he was. He was regularly showing up in the videos again. And now he's part of this song, and he's back. And I just couldn't be any more happy for these guys. They're amazing. They have added another member to the band, and we'll get all the information on the lineup. In fact, we're going to do a YouTube feature on these guys this week, so pay attention for that. It's going to be amazing. We'll catch up with them and see what's happening and see where we're going this summer. So they have a bunch of new material that they've been recording and they'll be releasing, beginning with this brand new unreleased track that's dropping on April 10th. We're featuring it here exclusively on Audio Underground this week. So let's really do this for them, right? I want everyone, every single person out there listening, and I know how many of you, I can see where you are on the map, and there's thousands of you, thousands and thousands of you. Go pre-save this song. It's the best way that you can get these guys to hit the ground running on Friday when this song drops. Let's do it. Go pre-save on whatever platform you use. Split Second. This is their brand new song, Baby Blue. Let's go. That was Split Second with their brand new track called Baby Blue. Stop whatever you're doing and go pre-save that song. If it isn't available to pre-save yet, follow the band so you can get notified when it does become available, and then go do it. And then on Friday when it drops, listen to it all the way through, like it, share it, add it to a playlist, whatever you do. Let's really get some momentum going for these guys. They deserve it. They've earned it. I used to think that they were going to make it based on pure talent and swagger, but now I feel it even more with the kind of tenacity and commitment that they have shown to their art, their work. Go get it, you guys. The world is yours. At Official Split Second on all platforms. Next up, we're heading to Nova Scotia. This is Okleland. He's been on the show before. We're playing two from him. First up, Would You Fall in Love, followed by Ethereal, right here on Audio Underground.
If I told you that it was a game to me, would you fall in love? Would you fall in love? And if I told you it was just a game to me, would you fall in love? Would you fall in love? Don't even know my name, I know I made mistakes. It's all the pills I take from money that I've made. It's not a game to you, but it's a game to me. Would you fall in love? Would you fall in love? You say I'm way too sweet, but you don't know what I've done. I guess a bell has rung. You're not the only one. Don't you go try and deny that you gon' ruin my life. I don't wanna see you again. Don't you go call me your friend. I shut down when I talk about my exes. Feel so dumb when I look at a message. Falling in love, I can't tell you who the next is. L-E-L-A-N-D, that's who the best is. I know my ego's showing, but I want mine to get back. You said I was the best you've ever had. You won't admit that. Don't leave me out to dry. I can't look you in the eyes. I know it won't end well. I guess it's my demise. It's all a game to me, but not a game to you. Would you fall in love? Would you fall in love? You say I'm way too sweet, but you don't know what I've done. I guess a bell has rung. You're not the only one. Don't you go try and deny that you gon' ruin my life. I don't wanna see you again. Don't you go call me your friend. You say I'm way too sweet, but you don't know what I've done. I guess a bell has rung. You're not the only one. I don't know what you see, but I wanna have some fun. I guess I'm looking down the barrel of my own gun. Fill my cup when it never clear. I don't know too much, but the end is near. Can't tell my peers how I fucking feel, cause they gon' think I'm crazy. What the fuck's in my blood? Don't wanna fuck it up. Skitch shit running my blood. Don't wanna fuck it up. You say I'm way too sweet, but you don't know what I've done. I guess a bell has rung. You're not the only one. Don't you go try and deny that you gon' ruin my life. I don't wanna see you again.
That was Okleland, a young artist out of Nova Scotia, making indie dream pop that just fits the vibe of this show for sure. You can find Okleland on TikTok at Okleland, that's OKLELAND, and on Instagram at oklelandwave, WAV. Keep that name in mind for sure. All right, I'm going to talk to you a little bit here about a band that I've been following for about 10 years. Back in 2016, I saw these guys at First Avenue's 7th Street entry in Minneapolis. Communist Daughter was playing, and these guys were opening for them. Didn't know who they were. Walked in unfamiliar and walked out a fan. The band was The Dig, out of New York City. Not too long after that show, they ended up moving out to California. They kind of each went their own creative direction, pursuing solo projects. Emil, the lead singer, really did something quite spectacular and has become quite a sought-after film composer with work on projects that have really made some serious waves. So while they were in California, they came back together as Human Love, and they released an EP with 4 songs. We're going to play a couple of those tonight. Lately, they've come back together as The Dig. They have one song that was released in late 2025. We're going to play that another episode, but we're going to also try to get the goods on what's happening with them. So I've reached out to Emil. We'll see what we hear back. Keep your eyes on what's going on with them, though. Something's up, and I love their music. So here it is. This is Human Love, Black Void, followed by Goldmine, right here on Audio Underground on Sonic Scale Radio.
Takes time to
That was Human Love. Emil Masseri, David Baldwin, Eric Iser, and Mark D'Amiglio. The band formerly known as The Dig, maybe known as The Dig again. We'll have to see on that. That was Black Void and Goldmine from Human Love. Find them at Human Love on Instagram and Spotify. Just incredible, incredible music. All right, this next one is personal to me in a different way. I'm a proud Duluth music supporter on this show. Indecent Proposal is exactly why. This band just came off one of the biggest weeks of their career. They opened for Third Eye Blind at Black Bear Casino in Duluth. From everything I've heard, they absolutely held that room. I had a chance to catch up with them the day after the show, and they were still riding that high. And you know what? Good. They absolutely earned it. The week of that show, they also dropped a brand new single called Tears in Rain. I gotta be honest with you, I absolutely sobbed when I heard that song. I have 4 boys graduating high school this spring, 4 all at one time. I put that song on and something about it just really got to me. I wasn't ready for it. I sobbed all the way through it. Right now, it's my spring jam, right? I've had it on repeat. Lead vocalist Josh Brown wrote it, and I think it's just goes along with what Indecent Proposal is all about. They're super emotionally honest music. The band is firing on all cylinders right now. If you want to catch them live, they've got upcoming dates. Keep an eye on indep218.com for the full schedule. They're playing April 18th at the Other Place Bar in Duluth. Find them on Instagram at indep218 and on Facebook, Indecent Proposal. Proud to have these guys on Audio Underground. This is Tears in Rain, followed by Feeling Good and The Cage.
Was it all a fever dream? Ticking clocks and classroom themes, chasing girls and football dreams. I know they say that time moves fast, but how come time never needs gas? I wish our friends were made to last. And I don't know why it feels this way. When I'm in the lights, I feel insane. Boys should not cry, boys should not show pain. Some boy only cry when in pouring rain. When it's all the same. When it's all the same. Tears and rain. Tears and rain. We all went our separate ways, loving hands and kissing faces, lying to our moms for days. Yes, I slept, I ate, I'm okay, I'll call you back another day. She said, it sounds loud, where are you? I'm on stage in a minute again. And I don't know why it feels this way. When I'm in the lights, I feel insane. And boys should not cry, boys should not show pain. it's all the same. When it's all the same. Tears and rain. Tears and rain. Well, I got used to all the speed, but drugs had slowed me down for a beat. So calling back became a thing that I didn't do. But as we get older, I feel younger. My brain is breathing now. I wonder, what would Grandpa think of all the noise we made? And I don't know why it feels this way. When I'm in the light, I feel insane. Boys should not cry, boys should not show pain. Boy only cry when it's pouring rain. When it's all the same. When it's all the same. Tears and rain. I've been feeling good today. I love it when the sunshine shines all over my face. And I'm not in the mood today to deal with anybody that would die when I had gone for me. For me, for me. They say we're moving too fast. Shit, I was 16 waiting on a dream team, and now we got gas. We're taking all the free samples we don't ask. Now the bitches got a whole lot of ass. Oh, we don't smoke one, we don't pass. And if you cook with us, it's a class. And if you fuck with us, show some class. Hey, show some class. Don't waste your time being sad. Other bands don't care that you took what you had. I know it hurts bad. I know it hurts bad, but that's in the past. I've been feeling good today. I love it when the sunshine shines all over my face. And I'm not in the mood today to deal with anybody that would die when I had gone for me. For me, for me. No. I've been feeling good today. I love it when the sunshine shines all over my face. And I'm not in the mood today Afraid of wasting all my life inside this cage. I feel so close to you, though I cannot touch your face. I'm crying out, but it's just fogging up the glass. The more I speak to you, the harder you push back into the black. Ooh, come back. Won't you come? I'm glad you don't know how I feel, or else you'd run. 'Cause I wanna kill you just as much as show you love. But sicker thoughts than these have occupied my mind. So maybe I'm better off licking the inside of the cage. I'm better off inside the cage, where I don't even know my name, and there's nobody else to blame. And what would they say if they could look inside my head? Would they understand the madness in the man? Or would they judge me for the things that I can't stand? Bring me out to see my feet still feel the sand in the cage. I'm better off inside the cage, where I don't even know my name, and there's nobody else to blame. So don't you look at me that way, I'm trying. It's your reflection, baby, I'm not the one crying. So as you sit and you judge from afar, I think we both know, yeah, we both know who's better off inside the cage. You're better off inside the cage, where you don't even know your name, and there's nobody else to blame. Afraid of wasting all my life inside this cage. I feel so close to you, though I cannot touch your face. I'm crying out, but it's just fogging up the glass. The more I speak to you, the harder you push back into the black.
Indecent proposal right there out of Duluth, Minnesota. Tears in Rain, Feeling Good, and The Cage. That band's doing something special. You can feel it. Real quick before we keep going, if you're finding new music tonight that you love, that's what this show is built for. And I want to remind you that Audio Underground is just one show on Sonic Scout Radio. The presenters on this platform are some of the most dedicated music curators I've come across. Every one of them builds their own show by hand, same rules as this one. Unsigned and independent, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Head to sonicscoutradio.com and explore what they've built. I swear to God, you won't regret it. You can also catch Audio Underground 3 times a day on Sonic Scout Radio, midnight, 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Central. If you want to follow along on socials, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at audio.underground. Now, Minneapolis. Said it before, and I'll keep saying it. The Twin Cities music scene is one of the most underrated in the country, and nobody embodies that more than this next artist. Prof, born Jake Anderson, has been doing this for years. He created Stop House Music Group as his own label imprint, which is the one caveat: if you create your own label and are making music under your own label, you're in. Anyway, he's had records crack the Billboard charts. He's got features with Method Man, Kevin Gates, Redman, and most recently, that Mexican OT and 2 Chainz. And he's built a fan base, the Gampos, who are as loyal as any I've seen. There are plenty right here in the town that I live in. He's out on tour right now with Yellow Wolf and that Mexican OT, hitting dates across North America through April and beyond. You can get his full tour schedule at profgampo.com. That's PROFGAMPO.com. Here's something I'm excited about. Prof's team and I have been talking this past week, and we might be able to hook up an interview once this current tour wraps up, when he's in between things. I'll keep you posted on that. Stay tuned. This is Prof. We're playing High Price Shoes and Creek Boy. Turn it up.
All right, now let's go to work. Pack a lunch. Come on. That, do that dance. Who goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. That, do that dance. Who goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. Break it down low. Wanna act up and kick it with a pro. I'm sick of being cautious, got me nauseous. I need a safe space for me to get toxic. Go crazy, I'm feeling sexy right now, oh baby. Party with a Betty, oh lady. I'm just feeling good, buddy, don't hate me. Oh no, assemble the ratchets, let's go hit the road. Pockets new money, they bout to explode. I'm banning Karens, only barbarians, smoking and staring at my funeral. With optional clothes, shut the fuck up, bro, they not gonna know. Hakuna Matata, bro, stop being so scared. You know I got bail money. That, do that dance. Who goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. That, do that dance. Who goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. Cash money, cash money. I'm talking real cash money. What up though? What up though? What up though? When I slide through, can I get loose? Then I go boom. I like them shoes. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Fuck a strip club. I'm on the balcony of the hotel in a fucking robe throwing tips up. Cheeks all kissed up. Lipstick from a misfit in a hot tub. Spicy with the drip, got the hot sauce. I'ma show off, I'm a hot dog. Got a heat check when the shot's hot. Put the music on the street, make the block hot. Karate in the garage, and probably with all the dogs. I'm partying like a boss, I'm starting a renaissance. A naked woman in socks, she begging for a menage. I'm partying like a boss, so partying like a... It's impossible these days to ever know the truth. So $100 whoever fucking catch and hold a goose. All I'm saying is I need a place where I can get loose, bitch, loose! That, do that dance. Who goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. Cash money, cash money. I'm talking real cash money. That, do that dance. Who goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. Cash money, cash money. I'm talking real cash money. What up though? What up though? What up though? When I slide through, can I get loose? Then I go boom. I like them shoes. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay. If you into kidnapping, then just take me away. I'm feeling brand new. New shoes. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay. If you ain't about the money, then there's nothing to say. I'm feeling brand new. Oh, I'm feeling brand new. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. And we all going together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If I put my mind to it, little buddy, you know I'ma do it all the way. Roaches hate I'm making moves, I listen about as much as I can tolerate. From here on out, we cutting out the people who don't contribute to winning. Raise your glass to everybody who was here from the fucking beginning. Yeah. You talking about toast, I'm talking about bread. You talking about gross, I'm talking about net. You hold the false hopes, folks is overdressed. Folks is so possessed over clothes and hopeless sex. You acting funny, flashing money, dog, you racking up clout. I got cards, look at them charged, look at them racking up miles. Look at them packing a house, all the way down to the south. I got a house, I got it all figured out, none of you goofies allowed. I'ma live like a cannon off safety. I'm on a win streak, baby, you gon' hate me. You gon' hear me coming all the way. I've been thinking little differently lately. I'ma tell you the truth and they gon' say things, but you gon' hear me coming either way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If I put my mind to it, little buddy, you know I'ma do it all the way. Roaches hate I'm making moves, I listen about as much as I can tolerate. From here on out, we cutting out the people who don't contribute to winning. Glass to everybody who was here from the fucking beginning. Hey, yeah. My crew filled with hustlers. You could ask them. Hardworking, intelligent black men. I got lawyers, I got offices, plural. I'm an employer. I copped a brand new whip and I'm an enjoyer. Bruv, I'm moving with exuberance. Fuck the game, pass some military grade lubricant. Who them in from all the haters that they really mad, bro? Rapper super Michael Jackson bad, no dad joke. I seen big homies turn to jealous homies, turn to little homies. I know the deal, you a hater, just be real, homie. Hold your breath, clench your fist till your hands hurt. Careful, all that jealousy might turn to cancer. I imagine you somewhere in a camper, crying like, why my prayers unanswered? That's life, dog, ain't that about a bitch? Psst, let me tell you something, I won, I'm rich. I'ma live like a cannon off safety. I'm on a win streak, baby, you gon' hate me. You gon' hear me coming all the way. I've been thinking little differently lately. I'ma tell you the truth and they gon' say things, but you gon' hear me coming either way. If I put my mind to it, little buddy, you know I'ma do it all the way. Roaches hate I'm making moves, I listen about as much as I can tolerate. From here on out, we cutting out the people who don't contribute to winning. Glass to everybody who was here from the fucking beginning. Yeah. Hey. Look, 99% of everybody I came across in this fucking business didn't think what I've achieved right now was possible. You dumb fucks. I don't want to seem hateful or spiteful, because you know what I'm saying? I'm actually kind of happy right now in my life, and a sore winner is the worst, right? You know what I mean? But I got a long list of motherfuckers that can suck my dick!
4, 3, 2, 1.
That was Prof out of Minneapolis, High Price Shoes, and Creek Boy, Jake Anderson, doing exactly what he does best. Find him at Prof Gampo on Instagram and TikTok, and profgampo.com for all the tour dates. Now, Violet Fox. She posted on Reddit looking for her audience. She wrote that she'd been working as hard as she could to make rent. She wanted people to hear her music. She was inspired by No Doubt, she said, in the early Strokes. A little Alanis Morissette in there. She mentioned that she was 18, and she mentioned that she made her song with the same producer who worked with the Strokes. I listened to the song. I loved it. I responded, said, hey, how would you like to be on the show? There we go. This is how Audio Underground works. There's no application process. There's no algorithm sorting your demo into a pile. Sometimes it's just somebody saying, hey, I'm out here doing this. Will you listen? And somebody being willing to listen. I'm that person. Here's Violet Fox introducing her song Knots on Audio Underground.
Hey, I'm Violet Fox. I'm an 18-year-old singer, songwriter, and producer from Toronto, Ontario. This is my debut single, Knots. I made this song with the same producer who made Is This It and Room on Fire for the Strokes, fun fact. You can follow all of my social media. It's all under Violet Fox Music, and I have a song called Superstar coming out May 31st. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for listening to Audio Underground.
That was Violet Fox with her debut single, Knots. 18 years old, making music like that. Remember her name, Violet Fox. Go follow her on social media too, like she said. You won't regret it. And check out that new release that she's going to have coming out in May. I have a feeling we'll be featuring that on this show as well. All right, last artist of the episode. I want to give you the full story here. It's kind of beautiful. A mom believing in her daughter's music so much that she slid into the Audio Underground Instagram DMs to share it. Now, I get a ton of messages from all over the world, but something about this one just stopped me. I listened, and I'm really glad I did. The artist is her daughter, Mariana. She records as Cheese Shop. An interesting story behind that name, which we'll get to later. She's 19 years old. She's about to head off to college to study music, and she's doing this entirely on her own. She had no labels, of course, no publicists, nothing like that. No gatekeeping machine standing between her music and your ears. Just a mom and a daughter, a song and a show that was built to give exactly that kind of music a home. I'll let Mariana take it from here.
Hi, this is Cheese Shop. This is my song Heavy on Audio Underground with blckjcksn. I've played all the instruments for this song. I've written, recorded and produced everything in my room. Feel free to follow me on social media at Cheese Shop Music and give my music a listen on YouTube, Bandcamp and SoundCloud. Cheers for listening, guys.
I choose you now.
this heavy feel inside. You're as
That was Cheese Shop with Heavy. What a way to end the show. Every artist you heard tonight is doing this without a label. That's what Audio Underground is. Catch us daily on Sonic Scout Radio at sonicscoutradio.com or download the app from the App Store or Google Play. Find the show on TikTok and Instagram at audio.underground and find me on YouTube, Audio Underground with Black Jackson. That's me. Go find some music.